All right, hello, good evening, everybody. It's 0Quirx Legends Gaming Black Desert Mobile. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. All right. So while we are waiting for Atumach room to fill up, big update was the Bloodkin Rush, and actually did a bunch of these before the stream started. Um, so recently they updated the system so you didn't have to move between stages. And then now you can continuously use Bloodkin Rush passes. This eliminates the inconvenience of having to create multiple rooms using one pass at a time. And now you can enter and help regardless of how many you've run before. Double check. That means you can help even if you've received all of the rewards. Now the thing is that you can only receive up to 10 rewards. Okay? So it's 100,000 silver to enter. Interacting with the boss altar will summon a boss rush. One boss can be summoned per pass. Up to a maximum 5 bosses can be summoned at once. Okay. You can summon a boss even if you are not the party leader. A mysterious dark chest will appear at a low chance when you defeat a boss. Everyone in the party can obtain additional rewards when somebody opens the chest. The rewards and knowledge experience gained from defeating bosses now the same as defeating 6 bosses in the original Bloodkin Rush. So one of the disadvantages right now is the fact that Atumach is like so early for Eastern time, which means it's even earlier for Pacific time. So All right, so the goal is we'll do Atumach, and then we'll start ranked arena placements. Probably before that, we'll do some normal arena warm up. We'll go from there. I'm still having a really hard time getting used to the eight button layout. Overcoming the 3.5 years of muscle memory is turning out to be a real challenge for me. But you know, that's what challenges are for, right? Okay, come on. We are really far behind. Good morning, Yang. New region 61 to 65K. Oof, that hurt. Oh, what zone is it? Is it more Kamisilva or all right, let's try my Raven again. Oh, you know what? Actually, I forgot. Okay. All right. Okay. So oops. So I need to switch. All right. Let's do some arena practice. Yeah. Yep, I've got the wrong skills on. Okay. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, comrade. Raven OP. Yeah, no. Doing a lot of practice right now because I switched to the 8 skill. And boy, do I suck. See? You mained it for 3 years, never CC. You're probably better at PvP than I am. I have not practiced Arena in so long. And I'm so used to the 4 skill. I have 3.5 years of using the 4 button, and switching over to the 8 button has screwed up all of my combos. Oh, I mean, I'm not new at this game. Like, I built a rotation based upon my playstyle, but my problem is that I switched from the 4 key settings. And so now I'm trying to reteach my muscle memory. Oh, you know what else? Yeah, the invisible. Okay, I need to. Yeah, I understand those are my main moves, but like my muscle memory is trying to do them based upon the 4 button layout that I'm used to. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. See, like right there. Ah, There we go. Uh, I think you mean Phantom, not Wrath of Chaos, because Wrath of Chaos has no protection in Arena. No, why did you hold it? Ooh. Wrath of Chaos has AoE effects and does constant damage while they're in the target area. Yeah, so if I'm successful in getting a knockdown, then I will try to do the Wrath of Chaos. But right now, all I forgot he did that. We got each other. All right. Hey, Tifa. Ooh. I'm gonna get my butt beat. What are you doing, Yoda? Okay. I want to fight you. Oh. Ah, nice, 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 nice. Get up, get up, get up. You're eating your cookies. Yeah, I've been using Raven since August of 2000. It's just I'm really out of practice in Arena. You started BDM in May of 2020. And yep, I am now in ranked placements. Get them done early, not have to worry about it for the rest of the month. You're going in. You gotta kick my butt. What? Why was it not doing anything? Oh my god. I'm hitting buttons and it's not doing anything. That's it. You're a little late. In May is not that late. And Tifa, congrats on almost 50K. Well, hello there. You got people pushing you to get there? Yeah, GG's. Karma, what's your CP? Try to split screen Twitch and BDM. Well, if you're doing Arena, I'd say 58.3. Yeah, Berserker. Oh my god, you see how broken. Oh, what even happened in that match? What's the poor child? Oh, Ice Forge melted me. Oh my god. What is his CP? What is Iceforge's CP? Gotta be ridiculous. He's 56k. Okay, he's 56k and he's melting me. You guys see how quickly he melted me? What do you mean CP don't matter in ranked? CP is everything ranked arena. But the thing is, he's playing a berserker. Look at that. Look at that. Berserker is so broken. Do you see how much damage it did? He's 56k. Or, I mean, either that or he's hiding CP. Holy smokes. I did my rotation all wrong on that one. Wow, I'm barely into silver. All right, well. Raven is glass cannon, deals good damage, but takes as much damage as dropping glass on conquer. Yeah, I mean, so a really, really good Raven is untouchable. Um, Alright. Can't catch a Zerk with your Solaris. Well, Solaris is slow. You have to wait for the Zerk to come by and you gotta grab them with your now I have to get used to this one too. I keep forgetting that that's directional. You see how we were just trading damage there? Alright. The thing is, Choryong is still good for, like, other mass PvP stuff. Oh, she got the flower petals on. We'll do Garmoth, and then we'll do some Raminus, and then we'll call it a night. Get a little bit more practice with the Choryong. Oh god, losing to Ice Force was hilarious. Oh, I really want to know what his CP is. I forgot my rotation on this one. That's that one. Haha. Okay. Nice stun. Yeah, 55.8, that's what I'm at. Oh, nice get. Oh, you got me midair? Oh, Ice Forge is 55.8? So we're pretty much the same CP. And he melts me in half a rotation. Oh, nice get. I keep forgetting that. Wrong button. Haha. Oh, Karma's time. You don't know what lucky number to choose? I haven't picked a number yet. Ooh, okay, cool. So the question on the number draw is whether it is better to pick 5 different numbers and put 1 in each, or oh, I was far enough away. Wait, it's snowy at Garmoth. What does that mean? Does that mean we're gonna get special drops? We better get special drops. Give us special drops. Special drop. I feel like your best bet for the numbers is to pick 3 and pick 2 and 2 of the numbers to put 2 tickets in and 1 of them to put 1, and that way you have about a 33% chance of getting the number, and you have a 20% chance that the number that you pick will get you you put 2 tickets in. Now, are they giving out more of those? Nah. Whew, barely. Easy peasy. All right, Ramo Whammo time. I forgot to do Ramo last month, so I didn't get the black pearls for last month. That's why I'm doing it tonight. I'm gonna make sure I get some points tonight, right? Come on, Ramo Ness. All right. Well, let's see. The actual 4-year anniversary is 12/9, right? So that's in 3 days, Saturday. Calpheon Ball to celebrate the 4-year anniversary is going to be on the 17th. What are you guys hoping Perlibus announces? Other than class balancing. I'm pretty sure that they will announce a new class because they almost always announce a new class. Because a new class is like a guaranteed it's guaranteed to attract attention, you know. Oh, you can only do one for each number, so you have to do one. Three. 7. Eight. Did you see that? 1, 3, 7, 8, 10. Twitch is shutting down in Korea? Wow. That's huge. Interesting. Worried if your country will do the same thing. Which is shutting down. I mean, I'm in the US, so like only stream and watch. Okay, so I'm reading here. Twitch streamers in Korea have devoted significant time and effort into building their communities, and we plan to help these communities find new homes, even if it's regrettably not on Twitch. Because their network fees are 10 times higher. Yeah, well, I mean, the reason why YouTube doesn't have that problem is because of Google. And the reason why Google doesn't have that problem is because of Android. Why Android is such a big boon for Google is because Samsung and Android, right? Unfortunately, Twitch, yes, it is Amazon, but Amazon doesn't run a telecom. Like Amazon Amazon is in a different business, right? So they might sell Samsung phones, but they're not a partner of Samsung in developing the phone itself, right? So yeah, it is a business, right? I mean, if Twitch were to shut down, in the United States, we'd all have to move somewhere too. So your country will shut down Amazon and other expensive marketing. Well, I mean, there are just some places that it's not feasible for people to do business in. That's just that's just business, right? Um, it's one of the interesting things that I've thought about. Um, like BDM is a free to play game, right? But why is it free to play, right? Like people who make the game expect to be paid on a regular basis. The game has to make money. It has to make enough money for their developers to get paid. Now, we're not only funding the development of BDM, but also BDO as well. um, but um, like it's free to play, but it's not free, right? So somebody has to give Pearl Abyss money for them to continue developing the game. That's why YouTube and Facebook and TikTok are still alive. Yeah. I'm surprised that TikTok is still as alive as it is. Like I don't care about the number of users. Like I've never been on TikTok and I'm never going on TikTok. Um and I get that TikTok is a thing, but like yeah, no. Not I do think though the question is how long people will keep giving money for them. Well, so I think this coffee on ball is going to be critical for Pearl Abyss. In 2023, PA made a lot of class decisions that I thought were really, really bad for the game, for the long term prospects for the game. Number one, when they buffed Berserker. No, well, number one, when they buffed Titan, a lot of our hardcore PvP players complained. And then 2 weeks later, they buffed Berserker. And then a lot of our PvP players, they just started quitting. And we're talking about this was like right after I did the normal arena tournament is when the Berserker buff came out. And basically, like at that point, like would just quit. So a lot of consistent spenders probably went away, and so they really needed to find different revenue. Well, here comes seasonal characters. And what does seasonal characters do? They bring in new players, which is a new source of revenue, which is great. Like new players into the game, that's a really, really good thing. That was in August, right? It is now December. There are still problems, challenges with the PvP because Berserker is so broken. I mean, it is so broken. You watched the match against Iceforge earlier, you will know why people are complaining. Ice Forge, according to Warchild, is 55.8k with this PvP stuff on. I'm 55.7 with my PvP stuff on. At 100 CP difference, I should not be melting as fast as I did. There's no way. I can't take anymore because of the annoying buff. Yeah, I mean, so Berserker is so broken at a massive level that it changes the PvP landscape for the entire game in all game modes. Arena, Raminus, Atumach, Open World PvP, Node Wars, Siege Wars, Battlefield of the Sun. The Berserker buff that came out in May basically took away one of the it made the key draw of this game, which is a competitive PvP MMO, and basically made it a complete meta trash PvP, which is bad because of all of the MMOs that's available on mobile, BDM is still the best. There is still not another mobile MMO that can compete with BDM as far as action combat. Like, if it wasn't for the broken classes, Arena would be so exciting all the time. And hardcore PvP Arena players would love this game because it would be like, oh, it is going to be about skill. I remember when they first released Grandmaster onto the BDM platform, a player that used to be in my guild, waited for this class. And he actually really wanted the Yacha, but he's settled for Grandmaster. The Striker. He really wanted the Striker. And over the course of a couple of months, like he perfected it. I remember running Raminus with him, and he perfected the grab and throw people out of bounds. If you guys remember Raminus from way back when, there used to be like an out of bounds area, and it used to be a thing where, like, if a grab class grabbed you and they had a toss motion, you could get tossed out of bounds in Raminus. I mean, the best auto combat MMO, because we can't count other non-auto. I'm saying best MMO on mobile. Auto combat, non-auto combat, doesn't matter. When I PvP, like, yes, I turn auto on when I have it available, but like, I'm doing a lot of manual things. Like, you might not hear the button clicks of me like pushing buttons, but boy, am I pushing buttons when I'm PvPing. Right now, like, I'm farming, right? And I'm talking to you guys because I got tired of, well, I should probably try to get back in. I don't know if there's anybody queuing for Raminus at all, but oh, wait, it's Battlefield of the Sun, that's why. That's why nobody's in Raminus. I keep forgetting. But because of how broken Berserker was, like, they really took one of the biggest draws of this game away. And this game has been suffering ever since. Now, the release of seasonal characters gave this game a big breath of fresh air. And then followed by the Land of Morning Light also gave this game a big breath of fresh air. But what those two things could not do was to offset the problems introduced by the Berserker. And the way things are now, because of the Berserker, it doesn't matter what class Pearl Abyss decides to release. If they don't fix the Berserker, like, there's a population problem. There's going to be a problem. I mean, there is a population problem. There is a population problem. Active players in the top guilds are leaving at an alarming rate. At an alarming rate. Like, we're 6 months from that buff and the number of complaints, and they still have not made changes to Berserker. And I am planning on clipping those matches with Iceforge and sending it to them and be like, this is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. There's absolutely no reason why a clash should be able to utterly destroy me in half of a combo when we're just about the same CP. It's ridiculous. When you wail too much, you will definitely stop playing at the end. Well, I mean, so here's the other thing. The whales have sunk too much in, and they're the ones that are going to continue to prop up the game. Others that like, I mean, okay, so there are so many great PvP game modes in this game, guys. There's so many great PvP game modes. Like, I mean, there's Battlefield of the Sun. Like, the reason why I don't do Battlefield of the Sun, if you don't remember, is because I hate the fact that you can steal opposing, like, spawn spot holy artifacts. I think, like, I think it's a ridiculous game mechanic for that game mode. And basically, like, after the first, like, after the whales get their 3 wins, like, basically it's a crapshoot. So it's not even worth doing, because, like, whales will go in just to flex their CP. Like, that's not fun for me. Where's the dev income? I mean, I've heard from multiple people that this Calpheon ball is make or break for them. If they don't see something that is, like, a drastic improvement, they're like, they're saying that they're done, that they will, that they're done with the game, which is a shame. Because that's not like there's so much good here. I just wish that they would have. You abuse stealing respawn points. They're thinking about shutting down. No, I'm saying that I will not play Battlefield of the Sun until they take the stealing of the spawns away from that gameplay. Take that gameplay mechanic out of that game mode. Because at that point, like, it's such a cheese game mechanic, especially because they haven't balanced the bosses for the CP. It's just not like it's not fun. There's a ton of toxic. Yeah. Basically, because it's not fun, it makes people more toxic. When people are more toxic, it makes it even less fun. So, me, like that's not worth doing. I've seen for every MMO content creators always consider looking on Steam trend chart all the time, looking for what has a good player base, and that is very new to me. I mean, like, if I were to chase meta, like, I mean, remember, like, I do this for fun, right? And I'll be honest with you guys, like, I've got a lot writing on this coffee and ball too. Like, I can tell you, I've gotten pretty disillusioned with the state of the game. Like, Norchild won't give a damn. Who keep abusing respawn spot. Won't blame people like him. It's a game. The game's fault. Who are allowed to add it? Well, okay. I mean, when Battlefield first started, it was okay because matches would go on long enough and it mattered. Matches went on for 10 minutes because we were so low CP. Matches don't go on for that long now. Maybe 5 minutes now. Like, and having that game mechanic when the game mode has not caught up to the CP. But for me, guys, like, I mean, let's just be honest. Like, I haven't even gone through the stories for Land of Morning Light. I only have 3 out of the 5 void accessories, and I'm not going to chase them. Like, my CP ranking continues to, like, slowly go down over time, and that's because, like, right now, like, oh, so here's the other thing, right? Like, I played this game for Node Wars, but for the past 2 weeks, nobody has bid on our node. We've won it uncontested. Like, it's like, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, you know that there is a decrease in the number of active players when you, as, I mean, as a top 20 guild, can't get a fight or a node war. You already quit because your old phone is dead. No more auto grind for you. You're finally free from it. You have thought about guild members when it comes to node? Share if you like. I mean, so, just as a heads up, I think I'll do this and then I'll go do the Maraca that I didn't do on Sunday, and then I think I'll call it a night, guys. I know I'm just like kind of ranting here, but but like us winning nodes without a battle 2 weeks straight, like that's concerning. That means the number of active players in the top 20 have dropped enough where we can't get a fight. And we yes, we like winning node wars. But we also do node wars more because we want to fight, right? Yes, we want to win, but like more importantly, like having the fight keeps us active. It brings us together. It becomes a guild activity. But if we don't have a fight, then they don't care. They ruin their own game. No, I think they do care, but I don't know what is getting in their way of making. I don't know what's getting in their way of making the change that pretty much every active player is asking for. That is to nerf Berserker. You guys remember when Huntress was meta? She was your first tune. All right. You've been on Fletcher, but your kid wants to switch, but you won't let him. Oh, you're a kid. That's what equipment copies for. Why switch when you can just copy to a second tune, right? All right. You're welcome, Sticks. All right. Got a flute up, so it means I'm going to be farming, which means it's going to get really boring. So I'm going to park here, get started. All right. Well, hopefully we get a node war on Monday. But once again, Monday. So another thing, my back has been killing me, so I've been doing shorter streams. I've been on longer than I probably would have been because I got on that rant. But hopefully I can get all that fixed up. But Monday, hopefully we'll be back to the regular schedule and do the giveaway at 10:30. I'm really hoping that we have Node War. If not, it will be what it will be. But it is going to be the 4th year anniversary, and next week is going to be anniversary week. So I'm excited to see what anniversary events they got. Thank you very much for coming, and see you guys soon. Have a good night.